So what are the main challenges for normal folk who want to get a return on their savings?
Nick, ever since 2008, it has been very difficult for people to earn interest on savings. Currently, savers are being penalized. And if you look at it, there's been almost a generation of savers that have lost out on interest. The banks, the high street banks, would probably give you less than 1% in interest, whereas if you look at inflation figures, it's 1% already.
You mentioned the banks, but there must be other series of options that are open. What else is there out there?
There are stocks and shares, there's investment in business, but they're highly risky, especially in the socio-economic scenario we are in, considering Brexit and other bits. There are few other more reliable and asset-backed solutions which I'd look into. And one particular one I'd actually recommend is this company called Kuflink.
We're going to talk more about Kuflink in just a minute. Talk us through what is meant by peer-to-peer lending. What's that all about for those who don't understand the concept?
Peer-to-peer lending is a platform where lenders go in and they're matched to borrowers. It's generally done online, and because of that, it's getting really popular. There are a few reasons. First, it is very transparent. You can see where your money is going. As a lender, you get that confidence. Secondly, it's fast. It doesn't take a long time as a borrower to get access to funds. And thirdly, because it is conducted online, there's a huge amount of savings in terms of the administration, and that is passed on to the borrowers and lenders.
Darshana, is it growing in popularity? And if it is, why so, would you say?
Increasingly, people are looking for better returns on their savings. And peer-to-peer lending platforms, some of them offer 5 to 7.5% in interest as against certain other options out there. And also asset-backed ones, the ones which are backed by property, they're really interesting.
That leads us specifically into Kuflink, which you've mentioned already, and this property focus. How does it work?
Lenders come into the Kuflink platform and select from a list of properties. They could be commercial, semi-commercial, land, or residential property. And with that, Kuflink does its due diligence. And then they invest their own money, 20% of it, through a sister concern. And the remaining then goes onto the platform. And from there, they have the borrowers, the lenders have access to those deals.
So it's security. This is the security they get out of it.
Yes.
And that's what appeals in this current market.
It is very, very confident. It's asset-backed. Property is quite a good asset to back in these kind of economic situations. So yes, and that's what the lenders get.
All right. Darshana Ubl, thank you for your time.
Thank you.